were the same. I wish I was old enough. I wish I would have said something. I wish we could go back. I wish it was easy. I wish you were the person that you told me to be. I wish you didn't have to leave. I wish I couldn't feel hurt. I wish you wouldn't break promises. I wish you meant what you said. I wish I didn't have to convince myself not to get excited. I wish you would keep your word. I wish you put in effort. I wish you cared. I wish you never used the word love so I wouldn't think it was fake. I also wish you would have stayed so I wouldn't believe that everyone would walk away. I wish my heart didn't ache. I wish my mind would finally realize. I wish you were you. I wish I didn't have to freaking wish. And that's my first one. Second one's called What Happens If I Leave? I often wonder what would happen if I leave. I know that we talk and joke about how nobody's perfect, but still I fear. What would happen to me if I leave? Will one mistake destroy everything that I am? Will my one mess up make you forget who I am? I wonder if the words that we used about forgiveness and love were true. I wonder if they will still call if I don't answer. I wonder if they will come around if I am not in the same crowd. Will they still talk to me if I'm not listening? Will they still love me if I use the word hate? I fear of being exiled. I fear of being looked down on. I fear the eyes that will be staring in the still of the whispers. I'm scared that because of a decision, I will never come back. I fear because of that decision, I will be forgotten. If I make one mistake, am I unforgivable? Because lies cannot hide your eyes. If I walk a different path, is the door locked? Because one day I might want to come back. If I mess up, will you still love me when I don't love myself? Will you be the person you told me to be? The one who loves all people, even us lost ones? Or will you look at me the way everybody else does? Will you believe in me when I don't believe in myself? Tell me, what happens if I leave? This is what happens if you leave. I will still be here day and night. I am not going anywhere. I will still love you, care for you when you don't care at all. I will love you when you're broken. I don't care that you messed up. I care if you're okay. If you cast me aside and tell me that you hate me, if you never want to see or speak to me again, know that I am not everyone else, so stop assuming that I'm going to do what they do. I won't push, yell, ignore. All I will do is wait. I will wait on you because I will always be here and I will always love you. This next one I literally wrote on the spot because they were desperate for people, so yeah. Here we go. A promise. What is a promise? A cluster of words representing a hope that whatever you say is true. Yet every time you make these promises, by the end they become something they weren't supposed to be. Every time you break one, you replace one. As if the next one will make up for the fact that you lied. That every time you give another promise, I hold on so tight because my mind hasn't caught up just yet. My heart is still willing to take the abuse. And with every promise that you break is one more scar that I have to make. As time goes by, I grow a little older. No longer the child that held on so tight to your lies. The older I became, the more I came to realize that a promise was really just a lie. You'd give out promises like they were condoms for a night that will end up only with hate and resentment. Like a bottle that once you reach the end, you regret every drink. And now that I am finally over all of your so-called promises, and I move on with life, something still isn't right. Like I've been hit with an arrow. And every time someone tries to come close, they hit that same arrow, and I take a step back. because you scarred my life forever. Because every promise that someone tries to make to me is now a lie. See, every person who wants my trust or my heart is rejected because every time I think of a promise, I think of you. And your false words appearing real. And for that reason, I never make promises. And I see no wrong in that. Because the way I see it, I'm human. I'm imperfect. So, I will never hurt anyone the way you hurt me. And I will never make a promise. That's it.